Zarin, we are running out of time, so a quick question. Has IBC been the biggest banking sector reform that you've seen in the last few years? And both of you can answer. Mr. Khara as well.
I would say it's really one of the good reforms because we're seeing the balance of power between banks and the borrowers much better than what we saw
fear
before.
Of God amongst corporates.
And I think banking sector would have solved at least 5 lakh to 6 lakh crores of distressed assets thanks to the IBC. Also, I think it has brought better credit discipline because borrowers know that it can't only be the bank issue. It is borrower also who has an obligation to resolve it. So I think it has really helped.
But Mr. Jindal, is there a worry that it's also perhaps killing entrepreneurship?
So while I'm one of the strongest proponent of IBC and supporter of IBC, and the fact that Mr. Mittal came and invested in India is because of the IBC, that became apparent. So therefore, IBC is definitely a fantastic reform that this government did. The challenge only is that it has killed a lot of entrepreneurs in India. I mean, India is a country of entrepreneurs, and there are good and bad both entrepreneurs. When you move, you will have some bad apples as well. So it is up to the banking system which should control the who to lend and who not to lend. So my only limited question is whether it has killed a lot of entrepreneurship in our country, because India is known for that.
But despite IBC, Mr. Khara, the problem is a lot of people would argue it's still taking too much time for a resolution.
I think the way I will respond this question is that IBC has helped in two major things. One, the ecosystem for the resolution of the brownfield has come into existence, which was almost non-existent earlier. For a country like us, we were required to have one such effective system. And second, losing the control of an enterprise is no more a fiction, which was earlier being perceived as a fiction. And that's why, that is the other reason why the discipline has come in. What Mr. Jindal indicated in terms of losing some of the entrepreneurs have lost their control. Perhaps, the need of the hour is that there has to be adequate discipline for all those who borrow. And that is the other point which Zarin also mentioned, that we have seen a lot of discipline with the borrowers. Before they borrow, they think twice also. And I think in a way that is good. And that is ensuring that the capital is put to the right use and it is not led to some unhealthy practices. So I would say that overall, it's a very good development. And if we really look at the insolvency code, which has been adopted in many of the developed countries, it has taken almost 10 years plus. But nevertheless, it's an evolving code, and I'm sure with each of the next iteration, it is getting even better.
Mr. Piramal, last word to you. Too many tribunals?
So I think I just want to comment on the IBC and hence the tribunal. Overall, it's been in the right direction. The IBC is a good, as it said, the balance of power shifted. Earlier, if you borrowed, you were the powerful person. Now it's the other way around, or it's at least more balanced. I think the point is that we need to move this faster, because very often when companies are referred to the IBC, you will find that there is a lot of stress already, and timely action cannot be taken unless the final decisions are taken. So whether it's the NCLT and CLAT and everything goes up to Supreme Court, I've seen, we have to move faster, and we'll have to add more people so that the recovery will be better for the system, the companies can be revived. That's the only point.